ArsenalFanTV down there at the Emirates, freezing cold Emirates. I know, I'm glad you're nice and warm. But you know what? We're standing by the man himself, Dennis Bergkamp, yeah? And we're about to make a sign-in. Could he be another Bergkamp, Henrikh Mkhitaryan?
We have to wait and see, fam. You understand? He's got a lot of potential. He's wanted to come to Arsenal for a long time. You understand? I think 2009 he come out and said that he supports Arsenal. Like Arsenal's the team that he looks out for in England. So we have to see, fam. You understand? He's got a lot of capability. I rate Mkhitaryan. You understand? I was a bit pissed off when he went United because I think he's an Arsenal type player. I don't think he fits into like a Mourinho team. I think a Wenger team, a Pep team, I think he'll do bits, fam. You see, and a Klopp team, because he's a Klopp man, innit? So I think it'd be a good signing for us still.
But is it underwhelming? I mean, Sanchez going one way, we get Mkhitaryan, cast-offs.
Yeah.
Do you look on it and say to yourself, it's a cast-off, or are you looking at it positively and saying to yourself, well, actually, you know what? It's a guy that they might think's a cast-off, but we can turn into being a proper player.
Yeah, man, because when you check the level now, Chelsea have let a few cast-offs off, you understand? Salah, De Bruyne.
Under Mourinho's watch.
Under Mourinho as well, blood.
Lukaku.
Mourinho was the man that got rid of all these men. Now he's doing it with Mkhitaryan. I hope it comes back to bite him in his claw, blood. You understand? I hope it comes back to bite him because he's got a lot of potential, fam. He's a proper baller, blood.
When he was at Dortmund,
Yeah.
you know, and I've got a mate who's a big Dortmund fan, season ticket holder. He always used to be talking about Mkhitaryan, saying that he's one of the best players in the midfield in Europe. He used to say, listen, this guy is brilliant. But he's gone to Man United, and honestly, he's been a shadow. Now, do we look too much into that, or do we say to ourselves, it's just all about this style of play? Because, you know, he hasn't. I mean, there's other players that have gone there that have done a lot better than he has. I mean, has he got the right mentality to be an Arsenal player?
Do any of our players have mentality?
Well, that's the problem. Do we need another one if he ain't going to have the right mentality? Because it does worry me a bit that he's gone to Manchester United. That's a massive move for him.
Yeah.
And he's just been he hasn't been so quiet, so lackluster.
But look at Salah. That's the one you look at. You understand? Because De Bruyne, you could see potential in De Bruyne when he was at Chelsea. He just couldn't get in the team. You understand? He never fitted into the Mourinho style of play as well. With Salah, he looked dead at Chelsea. Let's be real, he looked dead. You understand? And when he went Roma, he done bits. And he's come back to Liverpool, and I was one of the guys that said I don't think he'll do bits. You understand? Because of what he did at Chelsea. But you see how I sing Salah's praises every week on the Buy Show, fam. You understand? For me, he's the best signing that someone's made in the league. And I think that Mkhitaryan has the same effect, blood. Because I've known about him for years, because my uncle's wife is Armenian. And he's from Armenia. So I've known about him from years back, you understand? Even before he made his move to Dortmund.
When he was at Shakhtar,
you understand?
He's a good player as well.
I've known about him for a long time, fam. And
I remember even when we played against them.
He done bits,
and he was brilliant.
He was running the midfield, fam. You understand? Ramsey was nowhere to be seen. He was bossing that midfield when they beat us 2-0. You understand? And he's got a goal in him. He's got an eye for goal.
Where are we going to play him? Where are we going to play Henrikh Mkhitaryan? Because does he play in the midfield because he can do that Ozil role? Or do you play him in a sort of a front three?
Yeah, I'd play him in a front three, blood. You understand? Because Dortmund, he had a free role. You understand? Like his position is naturally like a 10, but he can play along the free. Obviously not as the main striker, but he can play on the left or the right because he can whip a ball in as well, blood. This guy has got end product, fam. You understand? I just think he hasn't had the chance at United. Personally, I think Mkhitaryan for Sanchez, with money, I'd be like, cool. You understand? Sanchez plus 20 million and Mkhitaryan, I'd be like, cool.
The only thing I'd say, and it's going to happen, I think Mkhitaryan's definitely going to come. What I'd say is that for me, I look on him, and where it can be a positive is a guy's got a point to prove. Because, you know, people are going to be like, oh, you went to Man United and you flopped. So he's got a point to prove. And come here, this is a big stage. Come here and prove it.
And a lot of people will think that he's going to come here and flop. You understand? Because of what he's done at United. But I think he'll come in and do bits. You understand? I think he's an Arsenal player. I think the style of play suits him. I think he suits us. He's wanted to come to us for years. You understand? We just got to sort it out. Dot the I's and dot the T's and whatnot. But I'm excited for Mkhitaryan. I personally think he's a good signing. He's a baller. We just have to go out and get an extra one now. You understand? Because I don't think him for Sanchez is not enough. But I am happy with him coming to the club.
So overall happy?
Yeah, overall happy still. Overall happy, fam. Because he's a player that can get a goal, and we ain't got goals at the moment, you understand? And he's an attacking threat.
Okay, so what do you guys think? Henrikh Mkhitaryan will be an Arsenal player. What do you guys think? Are you happy with that? If you know about Mkhitaryan and you've been seeing a lot of him, leave it in the comments below. Tell us what you think about him. There may be some United fans jump in on this. Yeah. What do you think about him? Do you think we're getting a good deal, or do you think we're getting cast-offs? be honest about it and let us know. But Henrikh Mkhitaryan looks like he's on his way to Arsenal.